I don't know how to start this off. The parking pawl never fully engaged in the transmission, and the square body rolled down the driveway and smashed into a tree. I wasn't in the truck. Nobody was hurt, anything like that. But we have a pretty steep driveway. She picked up some speed, and it wrecked a whole lot of stuff.
We have here must be some hooligans.
Hey, want to go for a ride in my square body?
Yeah.
Kind of looking at the frame horns here. I think if they get a push out, that will kind of fix the problem. This truck took one hell of a shot and took it right on the mouth, and honestly kind of took it like a champ. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even get a video of me tearing the front end apart. I just wanted to just tear it apart immediately. It's one of those weird car guy things where I think if I let all of this junk, you know, stay on it, and I had to stare at it like that and think about it looking like that all week while I was at work, I think it would have just drove me absolutely insane. The tool you're buying and what you should have bought to avoid the whole situation. Well, when in doubt, just fester cash. Just fester cash. The good news is I got this free adapter kit, man. Icon. Sweet. So, basically, what we need to do here is looking at these bolts and stuff. It puckered, but it doesn't look like it went anywhere. The center support beam kind of retained the frame and kept it somewhat straight. The other thing to note too, you can see that it kind of looks like it's cut out here. It did get cut out with a torch long ago. Is this frame straight to begin with? Probably not if it was a plow truck, but we're taking a frame of reference from just in front, inside of this, on this side to this side. And what we're gonna have to do here is from here to here, I'm gonna build a support. And basically it's just gonna be a piece of 2x4, 4x4, whatever you got laying around. And whatever I have laying around to stick in here. And basically that's going to keep the frame, because what we need to do now is we need to push this frame rail out and we need to push this frame rail out. I plan on doing that simultaneously. What we need to watch is we can't have, you know, back here wying out with it. But this support, supporting the frame, has kept from where this support is back straight. So if we give it support, more support here, when we go to push out, it'll push, you know, this out, from here to here out, and from here to here out, instead of also trying to push all of this back in here out as well. So once I get everything set up here and together, it'll be a little bit easier to understand the concept that I'm going for here. Alright, so I got this hydraulic porta power here. This is just a Pittsburgh one from Harbor Freight. I'm going to do an initial little push out just because I want to get this board set in there evenly. So I'll go ahead and give her a little push. Okay. Alright, we got our chain hoist wrapped around the frame. What we're going to do now, I'm going to snug it up. And that board in between the hoist is making this tight. It's going to make it stay. So what that's then going to allow us to do is really be able to put some pressure on these to get these to go the direction in which we need them to go in. Right in the center there. There we go. Go ahead and give that a twirl. Go ahead and push on it. Oh, those are some nice noises. Alrighty, I loosened up the chain hoist just a little bit, just to see if we can get more stretch from the center here. The board's still in there, and also the that support obviously still intact. So Let's see if this makes any bit of a difference. Also, safety first, put the Pro Gear box around your legs so if she comes back and tries to, you know, make you like Lieutenant Dan, you might have a fighting chance. That frame rail is definitely pushed out, arguably past where it needs to be, so that's pretty good, and so is that one. So let's see where it comes back when we release it here. Still moving. Damn, they come back an incredible distance. That just goes to show how easy it is to tweak stuff up. But this frame rail looks really good. Looking at the line here, down. The big thing too is going to be the measurement. So I went over to the crew cab and took a measurement. Here, let me just drop this out of the way and then I'll... Yep, okay. So on the crew cab, I took a measurement of what the distance between the lower side of the frame rail was inside to inside, right at the edge here. And it came out to 27 5/8. So, to make that make sense, basically, if we can come up with a number close to that and they look straight and they look square, but then we ought to have her back in the ballpark, which I'd be really happy about. Because then that means we can, like, reassemble this thing and, I don't know, keep driving it. Oh, it's been such a long journey with this thing. We have 27 5/8. Can't even make it up. So looking at it here, it looks pretty good. I think it might still be like the top compared to the bottom. You can kind of see, it looks like it might be like the top's tweaked in, but we can try getting the porta power all the way up and roll it that way. But I mean, it looks really good. The driver's side looks fantastic. I don't even want to move the driver's side anymore, but passenger side one might still need to be a little tweaked. See where it crimpled up? This one had a much more harder kink in it. So that did come back, which is nice. Definitely help roll that top out. I will take the pressure off of it now, if it'll let me. There we go. And we're just gonna keep doing this with tape measure until we get a number that we like here. Let's see, that's now 27 1/4. So top needs to still go out more yet. A lot of it's just that lip too, because I'm measuring off that lip. Well, we worked on this thing a bunch more and we got it reasonably close, I'd like to think. The biggest test at this point is going to be getting the rad support up here and get it fitted up and see where these holes line up with these brackets on the frame. You know, it's funny. Over the years, you get the comments or hear in a roundabout way comments that have been made, you know, where, oh, he has so much stuff. It's all yucky. It's around the yard. Yuck! You know, there is nothing wrong in being a psycho hoarder when it comes to square body parts like me. Especially when you gotta put a whole truck back together. As you see, the key is to never let the haters know your next move. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Well, getting hosed by Mother Nature currently, but rad support's back on it. You might be noticing something a little odd. I'm just gonna pretend that I don't hear you questioning yourself, and we're gonna keep going on, and we'll, you know, explain, you know, later on what's going on. Well, the rad support bolts are both in, and we have all of our support bolts going down the side there are in. A couple of the holes are blown out, so I've had to do some creative ordeals, like putting nuts on some of them to get them to hold. I need to get one more down in that bottom one there. I probably will forget to do that, so that's cool. But yeah, all in all, you know, there's a rad support on it again, and there's also a bumper. Now, I don't want to show you all of it. I'm intentionally not showing you all of it because we're doing something a little different, and I want it to be a surprise at the end of the video. So you're gonna have to stay tuned. This thing is gonna get a whole new facelift. Let's just say that. Some coolant in it. We should have everything hooked back up. Another radiator in it. The whole 9. It'll probably take the majority. Yeah, I took all that off. Grab another jug. Well, we finally reached that point in the video where I'm going to reveal what front clip we decided to go with on the square body. I don't know. I like it. I think it's different, but let's reveal it. It's an 85 to 87 grill. Obviously, we got this grill with that rad support and the inner and outer fenders, along with the hood that unfortunately got destroyed. Got that all off that junkyard Suburban. You know, and I was thinking about it, and I had enough stuff laying around here from extra trucks and stuff that I could have put the grill that was on it when it got wrecked back on it. And you know what? I just decided, let's do something different. I don't know. It's a charming little touch, and it makes the truck different. And I think what this really came down to was, after everything that happened with the wreck and everything, I just kind of wanted to turn the page and start fresh. The one thing we need to get rid of is these god ugly LED lights. This is what I have laying here at the moment. So, but we have a solution for that. With obviously putting this 85 to 87 nose on it, it's going to have your stack headlights versus the side to side that it used to be. I didn't have the regular lights to put in to fit in here, and when I pulled this thing from the junkyard, it had the LED lights. Now, I'll be honest with you, the LED lights are nice and bright, but the circle in the square hole looks stupid. Like, makes me want to gouge my eyes out and drink 3 gallons of bleach. Stupid. And yes, am I being a little dramatic? Absolutely. Disregard the miscolored doors and the box and the cab, and that's fine. The miscolored paint is one thing, but the circle LED light in a square hole just doesn't sit right with me. Here is what we came up with. The lights out of the Cutlass will all fit in these. They are the same size. And honestly, I don't know why, but the 85 to 87 grill is really growing on me. Well, just like that, the square body is back together once again for the 2nd time in this series. And for about the 7th or 8th time on this channel, I believe. But, you know, I can sit here and I could be mad, but this is all just, like I said it earlier, it's just part of the journey. And honestly, if anything, sitting here and being mad and letting a moment like that, whether it's your truck rolling down a driveway or something else going on in your life, if you come to a point where you let it defeat you, then I think you're losing the focus and the purpose of the journey. How many times with this thing I could have just folded and been, you know what, I'm done. But if you don't keep persevering and you don't keep pushing forward, you never accomplish anything. So I strongly, strongly encourage you that no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what you're struggling with, always find the courage to persevere. You can have excuses and reasons, or you can have results, but you can't have both. So I strongly encourage you to always get out in the shop and keep wrenching on those projects, because your dreams will not work unless you do. We're not done yet with the square body. We will be back for one final little polish off video here. We got to get another windshield in it. The radiator currently leaks. I'm also going to go in more depth with the whole headlight thing. There's more to it than just I swapped everything. We'll show you that in the next video as well. We'll catch you next time here on Boney Revivals. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.